Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX setups for today. So, yeah, looking rather ominous, isn't it? Breaking through structure, not really adhering to anything, not really getting us the opportunities to get in and make a bit of money. And it's looking interesting. That's all I'm going to say. I just want to put this level in. I'll get to the level shortly. Let me just get here. But yeah, the fear of missing out is also very much in play here. I want to repeat myself, just watch the S&P video. Bit long-winded approach to how the fear of missing out always traps you in situations like this. So let's just look at this from a bigger picture. So it's a little bit of a different setup to what we're seeing on the S&P. This was a strong move up. This is being a strong pullback. And remember, this area here was our Fibonacci expansion. So you can see we're at the 50% Fibonacci, and the 61.8 is just a little bit lower at 18,293. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Leave that. So you know, it's been trying to range, buyers coming in, and then this week has been almost one-way traffic, not from the beginning of the week, but from midweek all the way down. Now, let's just get to the 3-hour. Yeah. So two big engulfing bars before just drifting lower, drifting lower, drifting lower, drifting lower. Breaking through all different levels of support. And we are now coming up to, when you look left, we're actually quite deep in a level of support at the moment. I just want to put this one in as well. And nothing else. There are one or two in between here, but you can see where price is. This green line is price. You can see what's happening. We have found the first bit of support. We haven't quite touched what I would like us to touch, but what I think we should be aiming for is 18,340. Sorry, 18,390. 18,390 is what we're looking for. Looking at price action here, looking at my oscillators, everything's looking tired. And if you actually have to look at this on the Bollinger Band, I'll bet you that these bars are outside the Bollinger Band at the moment. So let's just look what happened yesterday. So yesterday, you know, fear of missing out, looking for opportunities to come back to get in on this. It's downward trend, so you're looking for a short, but you can't jump in at the bottom because you're just going to stress yourself. So you're looking for retests of the breakout. And you know, the most logical one here was that one there. And if you come down to the 15 minutes, yeah, would you have seen it with, that was the opening bar there. So you can see there's a pin bar in the 15 minutes. So I adjusted there. Look at that. There's nothing there that's actually indicating that you should have been in. Then, you know, hindsight's always a perfect science, isn't it? You move it up to this swing low, and that's at 18,647. And then, you know, this morning you'd be saying to yourself, man, there's a pin bar. There's a pin bar. What's wrong with you? Why didn't you jump in? You should have jumped in. This was a perfect opportunity to make money. Look at that. And now you missed it. I would have made 200 points. I could have put my stop loss up here, and it's great risk to reward. But it really wasn't it was a decent level, but it wasn't a really good retest of that level. You see what I mean by a decent level? If I just look left, you can see, you know, 18,647 was the right level. But when you come down to the 15 minutes, you know, that little range bar, when I saw that range bar yesterday, I just switched the charts off. I wasn't going to get trapped into that. I would have much preferred a bit of a deeper pullback, come up, reject it nicely with a pin bar. Yeah, granted there's a pin bar after the facts, but that's not relevant at all in my eyes. And if we look at this on the 5 minute, Yeah, you're going to argue there was my pin bar there. So why wasn't I in? Why wasn't I watching the 5 minute? So hindsight's always a perfect science, but we were at major support as well. Not something I've been burnt so many times that I would have expected price to come back up a little bit higher, sort of trend along here, up, reject higher, then come down and move down. So anyway, I'm quite happy that I stayed out the market, but there's a lot of people, and I was trapped many times in the beginning of my career when I saw situations like this, and I'm like, you stupid fool, you should have taken this trade. Look what you've done now. You've missed an opportunity, you've missed money, and then the next thing that comes out my mouth is always, I don't care now, I'm just going to get in. The first half opportunity I see, I'm going to get in. And start discrediting levels, and you can see this 18,390 right here, very close to us, big support level. And I'd be jumping in, it would typically bounce off here, bounce very high, stress me out, I'd take the loss, be very upset with myself, and then start revenge trading. But that's a story for another day. So for me at the moment, I'm still not convinced that this is a move to the downside. This to me is just still consolidating. This strong move at the moment this week is interesting. It is leading me to just think a little bit, but if I just look left and pay attention to what's happening here, I don't really see us flying through each one of these levels without trying to hold it up. I mean, look what we did here for two and a half weeks basically. We tried to defend this previous swing high. So each one of these swing highs here is definitely going to pay, you need to pay attention to it because it is going to influence us. And this 18,294 is the ultimate test at the moment. So 61.8 Fibonacci coming up, lots of stuff happening at the moment. I think I'm more inclined to believe I need to be paying very close attention for an opportunity to start getting a small position in that I can scale with a swing trade. That's kind of where my thought process is. I don't believe this thing is falling to the floor. I think it is just a natural cycle of the market, just a little bit of a reset. I delete all this nonsense. The weekly is overbought, not going to debate that, but look at the trend for the weekly. This trend is way too strong for it to suddenly just reverse. So, your market, when you get down to the hour, give you a better picture. Market doesn't go up in a straight line. This is kind of a straight line, but it goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down. Doesn't go down in a straight line either. So you can see this up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So I'm not entirely convinced that we're going to fall much further than where we are. So shorts technically should still be in play, but we've already tested this level, so I expect us to test the swing low again at 18,520. But I'm more of the opinion, there's data coming out today as well, I'm more of the opinion that we need to be worried about a couple of things. So that's the first one, but then that's probably a bigger bet there. So 18,300, 18,390, those are the two levels that I'd be paying attention to at the moment. So if we do reject this 18,520 again, which is a strong possibility, then I'd be aiming for short down to this level. But I'm not jumping in just down here. I suspect you're going to get a bit of a bounce at the moment. And there is a gap a little bit lower as well, which could also get tagged. So I'm kind of sitting on the side still, not really going to be getting in on to this. Anyway, a bit long-winded this morning, but I hope it gives you some insight and helps you. And we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers for now.